Wow. Blue moon. I know they say something rare is once in a blue moon, but this is ridiculous. Hello, hello, and welcome to some CASTLEMANIAC Winter by ImSheol. I'm not. They are. There is a readme in the file folder, but I'm not going to read all that. I'm going to read this, though. App has one objective, 8 bonus objectives. Bonus ones are diamonds used to craft a diamond block. I've turned off the volume slider setting. I've not run that, but I've turned off the volume slider setting. Just in case, you know, copyrighted music or anything. There is a locked barrel. There is an unlocked barrel with things in it, like a wooden sword and a wooden axe and a wooden pick, and swords have no cooldown. Life does not naturally regen, and barrels are locked by default unless they are visually opened. And the resource pack is working. I can throw a potion on the floor. Stone! That stacks up to 99, apparently. Cool. Torches. 8 bajillion beds. And I guess we just begin by going this way. Winter is back and I am cold, apparently. Have to move. Need to seat heat in the levels higher up. Oops, that's a bed. Swap that around. The torches should go where the torches live. This has got to be real stone, right? Yeah. I have stone on me anyway. I could just put that down and break it again to get cobble if I need to. On its own, this is no good, though. I would also need some wood. What else is around? Yeah, I figured there would be a creeper spawner somewhere. Is there actually any wood in you, or are you all stairs? You are entirely stairs. There might be some real wood down there. Not sure how a ship got all the way in here. I guess this was a port at one point, flooded or something. That's a big castle. There's also a giant amorphous blob in the sky. Cool. You head for the heat forge. Is this regen water? Figured as much. Have that colour about it. Very visually similar to the healing water from the first area of Ragecraft 4. Ocean. Instant health. Seems useful. Those are some very blue spiders. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. And they're feeling blue. Fine evening. You kind of want to be careful with that skeleton. In you go. I'm gonna run back a bit because I saw there was a barrel down there. And I feel like there may be something good in it. Indeed there is. There are several good things in it. Like a gapple. I think I may need a new mouse. Perhaps. I've been right-clicking a bit, and it has not been registering my right-clicks. I just tried to place a block, and it didn't place a block. And I'm still trying to place a block. There it goes, finally. Hopefully that just resolves itself. If it doesn't, I need a new mouse. There is nothing out here. There is void. Okay. We're just on a big floating platform. That's fine. I'm kind of in need of some food, even if it does not directly heal me. Either I got unlucky or there's nothing in the pots. And I let that creeper get a little bit too close. Need to break a few more pots, I think, before I can make that judgment. 2 is not a big enough sample size. Looks like we have a death system, because those things were piled up very neatly. Locked and locked. Really? So these are only instant health 1. That's not a whole lot of regen to be working with. And you look fairly well equipped. Still die pretty quick. But you look fairly well equipped. How did that double click and throw 2 potions at once? I couldn't have done that if I'd tried. At least it wasn't a total waste. It did need the health. There is nothing in these pots. Avoid jumping up and down on the spikes. Avoid getting hit by the extremely blue spider. Ah, good. That drops directly into bread. Convenient. Blocks, food, torches. In that order. He's dropping... They can't be dropping arrows. I'm not picking any up. I don't think the mobs drop anything. some armor. So far, we've basically made a loop right back to the beginning, more or less. Just a tiny bit under the beginning. Got any supplies over here? Got some archers. We got more double right clicking. Stop that. Well, there is lots of wood here. There is armor here. That's cool. Can I do a crafting table? I can. Can I do some stone tools? Can I right-click properly? No. I can't. It keeps failing to right-click. Stop that. I'm done with this already. Come on. How do you clean under a mouse button? There's not really a way in there. Is that better? Maybe. Maybe not. Who can tell? Simply blow on the mouse. Okay, that is not better. It is not much better. That is now just double-clicking more often. Could go up the other side, but I feel like I ought to be wandering more this way. There's a proper-looking crossing more over there. Or up there. There's a couple of different directions. Yeah, I could cross over right here. It's powder snow. Why does this look so much darker than the surrounding snow? Healing vial. Very cool builds. Okay, no point carrying more than one of them around. And it heals me, but it's on a massive cooldown. Hi, Creeper. Where did you drop down from? I still need the blocks on the bar. You know, maybe I should put a bed over here somewhere. This feels like somewhere I want to be coming back to at some point anyway. May as well put the spawn point down there, since I have half a stack of beds. No need to be stingy with them. Okay, we can go that way. That way is just a support beam. More free healing. I probably want to clear that first. It seems like it's going to dead end. And I can be pretty quick with my attacks because there's no cooldown. This does in fact very quickly dead end. Not too much of use even up there. Spare armor. Okay. Fighting each other. Very good. They are no longer fighting each other. That's good. Not so good. Look, mouse. Do I need to go and get the compressed air canister from downstairs? Don't think I won't, because I will. We have a down. We have a parkour failure. This was fine a couple of days ago. What has happened? Maybe it's annoyed that its brethren got removed from the house. A couple of days ago there was a mouse in our kitchen. A non-computer mouse. A real living mouse. It got dealt with. It got removed. Didn't really put up much of a fuss. Didn't attempt to run or hide or anything. It was just kind of stunned. So it got taken outside. Escorted to the nearest hedge. What's in here? A bundle. Bundles should not be able to go in bundles. But this one does. And oh boy, do I have a lot of things to bundle up. Is this any good at all? Doesn't appear to have any special effect. Boy, I sure am glad potions stack now. This area doesn't look like it has too much to offer beyond basic supplies. There was that one diamond ore back there, but I don't know if I can even pick it up with just a stone pick. Normally the answer would be no. They also appear to be running rather low on torches. Well, we gotta remember that there's a diamond back there. Just as soon as I have a pick that I can grab it with. Yeah, nothing. Nothing! Zilch. I don't want to use the wood. I only have 8 planks. They are valuable. In fact, really, I ought to go down and get more log. Just in case. These stone tools ain't gonna last forever. I don't need too much. $16 should do. Should be plenty. Can always come back if I really need to. I'll need to come back at some point for the diamond anyhow. Besides, there are trees up ahead. Heal up. And we are out of tutorial lands. Probably. Hey look, coal. And that is just dropping coal. Figured it might just directly drop torches, seeing as the hay bales directly dropped bread, but no, it's dropping coal. So I will need wood as well. I like the blue glow of the blue moon behind the structure. It looks pretty cool. I love cobweb. Increase attack reach one, not using a shield in your offhand. I probably don't want to use the shield then. Also, fire prot 1 is not too much better than just unenchanted. Unless we encounter blazes or something, I don't feel the need to immediately swap that. Okay. I'm game. I'm less game. Could have gone badly. Fire aspect 2. Not a lot down here. Fair enough. Ruined tower. Going up. Yeah, I see you up there. I did not mean to do that. That should not be in my... what is usually a bow slot on my hotbar. That is a bad idea. I muscle memoried over to that slot trying to fire a bow that I didn't have and instead threw away all of my potions. Amazing. Water buckets. 2 of them, so I can even make a water source. Okay. It's not a great way up. I should probably... Goodbye. I should probably be aiming for that ladder. Not like that. We do it like this. Bye-bye, spawner. What? Why are there 3 lamps stuck to each other like that? Huh? Lamps even neatly connect to lamps? Yes, they do. Is this related to Render's CASTLEMANIAC? The name, I think, is definitely intended to evoke CASTLEMANIA. Like, it can't not be. It must. But other than that, no, I don't really think so. Well, there's that and the whole repeating, regenerating potion to heal thing. Is, also very CASTLEMANIA coded. Tree. Clearly inspired by CASTLEMANIA. Potion. Ow. Where do I keep being shot from? Over there. Yeah. Not a render map. Untold stories when. Surely someday. That looked like an auto crafting table down there. That seems interesting. Gotta get my stuff back first, though. Bleh. I've got too many things already. I can go in there. I do not need the random goat horn. Everything in my hotbar got moved one slot to the right by the presence of an extra random plank. Where'd that guy even come from? Where's your spawner? As far as I can tell, there are no gnat spawns. There must be a spawner. But where? Oh. First objective, craft diamond block for a reward. Yeah, this is our bonus monument, I guess. Kind of a random place to put such a thing, but fine. Here are the blazes. I figured they might be coming when we had the fire prop chestplate show up. Fortunately, they are one-hit kill. really tell from that whether or not fire tick was on. Either way, I would rather not the thing burn down. Blocks. Nothing. Nothing. I think the barrel turns a different colour when it's open. Just to make it easier to differentiate whether or not it's empty, I suppose. Kinda hard to tell, not in multiplayer. Full set of fire prop now. Really? How did we even get way down there? Why is there a floating torch? Get out of here. Don't remember if I set my spawn or not. I should, though. The map claims to be linear. Not entirely sure about that. I guess with only one objective, you can't really be much but linear. But the area itself looks pretty open world so far. Definitely is guiding me in one kind of direction. But it also feels pretty open. I could definitely wander off track if I really wanted to. Chain boots. I'll take the replacement pick. I suppose I'll take the chain boots. Ditch some of these wooden tools. Probably should have left some stuff back in that house. Why are there 3 random signs attached to one another? Where did that creeper come from? Why does my right-click button suddenly suck? So many questions that we may never get answers to. There's another pile of food. Nope. Well, mobs have low health, which is real cool. It also says it's 1 to 4 hours long, which is quite a long range of hours, considering it's also very short. implies there's a lot of optional exploring that could be done. I feel like I might want to leave some things in here. Like a lot of that. Some of that. Just in case. Also, I maybe should have gone and picked up additional flasks. Just so that I always have a flask if I die. Nope, no room. Wind descends on the permafrost. It's dry. Every speck of heat jolts your body. A wild beast seeking shelter. And being assaulted by drop creepers while I'm trying to read. How rude. Still trying to account for the weapon cooldown. There is no weapon cooldown. It simply does not exist. I can do rapid attacks. It's fine. 6 water buckets? Why do I need quite so many, hmm? It's a lot of water buckets. I could flood something. Is this going anywhere? Or is this just a random spring? This doesn't look like it's going anywhere. No. Good place to put a water bottling factory, perhaps, but useless other than that. Hello? Hello? If you don't mind, I think I shall heal now. And maybe try and get you without you getting me. Why do I hear creepers? Where even am I? This is a pretty random place that I've ended up in. Hello. Wow. This right-clicking sucks. It's bad. Yeah, looks like fire spread is on. This ain't good. Hello. Nice of you to drop in. How many times has that joke been made in the history of everything ever? Must be millions. More water? This is a waste of ammunition. Why is there ground down there? Hi. Nothing, nothing. Creepers. Not creepers, spiders. I saw a hint of green and just assumed creepers. Nope. Turns out it was more of a turquoisey colour and it was spiders. You got any torches? Gonna need to go back for more coal. I can pick up that diamond, I guess, if I am willing to walk all the way back. Which I suppose I am. Could also just not care about the bonus objective and make a diamond sword or something, but that's kind of lame. I doubt I shall find all the diamonds, but I shall make my best attempt. But at least to give it a try. Can I have more? Please, sir, may I have some more? No. Clearly not. I wonder if there's anything up there. Nope. Try and place to hide a gapple or something, but nope. Nope. And yoink. care about taking random incidental damage right now, because we're about to heal it all again anyway. For free! For free! Don't really need to come all the way back here just to make a diamond block. Wherever back here was. I've lost it. This way. I do not require the autocrafter. I am perfectly capable of crafting manually, like I have for the past 15 years. In you go. Oh, hi. Yeah, this really has some of the same themes as, I've already forgotten the name of the map. Gizmo and Godzilla's map. Frost Ice map. Strikes me as incredibly similar lore. More linking of the first flame or what have you. Has there been any more coal over here? Yeah. Down. Find more coal. So much ground to cover. So few torches to cover it with. This is not the right way. I never did go down here. Any loot? It's just spiders. It's just spiders. Simply spiders. See that, though? Lots of lovely holes to accidentally fall into. Okay. You're in here. I can hear you. I don't want to get hit by you. Carefully there. Really? Yep. Too many things spawned. Too much stuff happened. Too many mobs to deal with all at once. Brrr. At least it's not a long walk back. We got that. We got that going for us. Wrong way again. It's still not that way. It's still this way. Don't burn down that ship before I can get to my things, please. And through, round, over. Now you can burn down the ship. "99 more beds." Why would I ever need quite so many? That is a cave spider. It's even easier than normal to tell because it's an entirely different colour. We're just stuck down there. Yeah. You're gonna round the corner at me. I thought you probably would. Torches, please? I would really like some torches. It'd be real cool right about now. It's 3 diamonds. What's this whole stretch of area just for that 1 diamond? I really think it might have been. Maybe not the whole stretch of area. I know there was a waterfall around here somewhere. What is that thing? Up there? How do I get up there? Is there a way to get up there in a more sensible manner than just bridging? Probably. Path to diverge. Back a fair way. Back here. We can go this way. And promptly run out of torches. Gonna come down from there at any point. No. Okay. We resort to doing this. That one creeper get up there. Hello. Let's see. Be gone. You as well. Something. Hi. No. No, no. I'll let you build up a little bit down here. Hi. I let you build up even more, apparently. How did there come to be so many creepers in this room? Uh-huh. Flint and steel with a knockback 1. And a equipped -2 armor. This is feeling like I'm just going through the area backwards now, which also isn't a great feeling. Does not feel like the correct direction. I'm back here. That does not help me get up there. But at least there's coal. And torches. Those are important. I was looking for those. This is also not the way up there. This is a dead end. It's a dead end with a very nice piece of armor in it, but it's a dead end. Just leave that there, I suppose. Well, now I don't know the intended way up there. Suppose I shall make my own path. There's a gapple. That's cool. Napped. Again, it feels like I'm now going backwards, but I want to know how you got here, and there was a random hole in the ceiling somewhere. I didn't look up. Fair enough. Anything else up there? No. More torches, more blocks. Let's do a spot of that. Get things flowing down there. Makes us a little bit more of a shortcut. And where is this going? It's going somewhere rather quickly. This looks like a checkpoint if ever I saw one. No, we're all the way up here. How much of this place is actual playable terrain? Tripwire? 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 No tripwire? Anybody seen any tripwire? There's a hidden creeper cubby. Not a tripwire. Holes in the ceiling? No. Making my way downtown. Breaking spawners. What enchantment is on that bow? That one looked like punch. Shelf is gonna burn down. These blazes are no longer low health. It's bad news. I have water buckets if I need them. And I really think I might. Sad, desaturated bookshelves. Hi. There's too many things. Too many things on my hotbar, and I want all of them. I did not get my bucket back. Okay, these are single-use waters. Good to know. You know, this is rather a lot of mobs. Have not that much armor and no natural regen. Quite a few mobs. How many ledges would you like in your room? Yes. Ledges fill the room. Oh. Okay. We found the rear of the castle. Is this the right way? Am I going the right way? Is this the correct direction? It's difficult to tell. Anything good on the brewing stand? Very much so, yes. Very much so. Oh, hello. Trixie, Trixie. Breezes. Breezes. Ugh. Good morning. Someone has left the window open and there is a draft. There is a breeze. Nope. Something broke. Boots. Oh. Great. What's even in this direction? Nonsense. Good to know. There's plenty of potential directions to go in. Ooh. Don't fall off the staircase. Drat. Picked up some random string just before I picked up the rest of my things, meaning everything is displaced again. Okay, we need some light in this room. This is what's wrong with the breezes. At least they're low health. Flame. Real cool. But, I don't want to go down there because it looks like it's just going to loop back around to that other tunnel from where my spawn point currently is. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't want to put that in there. Actually... Huh. The bundle has been modified to store more than 64 items. Because it stores up to 99, because the stack is now 99. Does that automatically change when you change how big a stack size can be, or is that a thing you have to manually adjust? Either way, cool. Maybe it doesn't loop to down there. Maybe it loops to over here. Freezes plus creepers are a particularly bad combination. What you doing up there? Definite yes. Would in fact very much like those. You do not even fit in this room. Get out of here. Hmm. The castle is apparently alive. It's one of them whatchamacallits, genius locais or whatever. Yeah, I know you're up there. I saw your creepers. I am aware. Nothing there. Obligatory bookshelf maze. Kind of. It's also gonna burn down. Fire ticker's on and there are blazes in it. It's gonna burn down. Nope. How the heck did you miss? Point blank. Missed, missed, and missed again. There's a diamond in there. That's a long way down, but there's a chest. Looks like a good place for one of these. Hey, wait, did it actually throw the bucket that time? Previously, I didn't think the bucket dropped. Well, I actually need to go up there and deal with you. Okay, I do not want to go down there. Really? Trapdoor opening actually helped me. Ooh. As I was saying, creepers and breezes are not a good combination. And that is why. Take the armor, though. The armor's good. Torches, blocks. Sure. Run. It's early, but I think I want to end here. Just, you know, 'cause I have some other things that I kind of want to do. We have made some good progress. I don't know whether or not we're halfway through the map. Anyone's guess, really. I'm gonna say probably not. This is a big looking map. But who knows how much of this castle is actually containing things. Well, I'll sort this stuff slightly. Thank you very much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe. Until next time, I shall see you soon. There's a way to go down that way too. So many ways to go, so many things to see.